Hi, so this is my final blogs today, so I thought I would do a video blog. I had been meaning to do one the whole challenge and it just hasn't happened, so it's now or never. I wanted to talk about why I did the challenge. So last year, one morning in July, I looked in the mirror and I didn't like what I saw. I went and stood on the scales and I definitely didn't like what I saw then. I was 100 kilos. My youngest at the time was 3.5. I'd had 3 children over 3 years, so there's 18 months in between each of my kids. And I put on way too much weight with each pregnancy, and I had big babies, but that wasn't an excuse anymore. What had I done to myself? Why was I 100 kilos? So that day, I went and drew up a plan. I wrote down every kilo from 100 down to 70, and every 5 kilos I wrote down a reward of some sort, so new gym clothes, a haircut, gym memberships, things like that. And I went at it. I walked and I walked and I walked. I walked some more and I slowly lost the weight. I obviously changed what I eat. It wasn't so much the types of food that we were eating, but it was more the quantity. I think we can sometimes start eating man-sized portions, and then you eat the kids' leftovers, and then you go back for seconds after you've already eaten the kids' leftovers. So that was one thing that I changed then. So with the walking, I did the Couch to 5K plan. Some of you might know about that. And I went from walking to walking, power walking, jogging to running. I never progressed any further than that, but I did that 3 days a week, and between that and diet, all the kilos slowly fell off. And by Christmas time, I'd lost about 20 kilos, and I built up the courage, and I felt comfortable enough in my own skin to go and get a membership at the gym. So I started using a gym in January. I had access to a gym that did classes, so I did some thump boxing and water aerobics, and lifted weights a few days a week. All of a sudden, I just really found that I enjoyed lifting weights. I've never been one to participate in team sports growing up even. I wasn't really in a family that encouraged that. I found the mental challenge of lifting weights was something that put a lot of drive into me. And I went, oh yeah, next week I'm going to try and, beat my bench press. And wow, I did 35 kilos this week. And the next week you just try and, add that extra rep into that weight. So I found a real love and a passion for lifting weights. So with passion and drive, it kept me moving forward, and eventually I reached my goal of 70 kilos, and that was around the time of my 30th birthday in April, which was fabulous. But once I kind of hit that goal, I hadn't set another goal. I hadn't moved my goalposts forwards to keep progressing, so my shape wasn't the best. Obviously, I have a lot of extra skin and, bits that wiggle and jiggle everywhere. So I just kind of plodded along and just kept lifting weights a few days a week, kept my diet fairly good, but and my weight just stayed pretty similar between 68 and 72. We were watching Max's Muscle TV series every week, and we saw that they were going to have a challenge, which came at an awesome time for me. So I also had a change of job. I took on a full-time pastry chef position at a bakery in the town where we live, and with that I wasn't able to do any of the classes at the gym that I was currently going to. So I switched over to a different gym, walking in there to sign up, and they had a massive poster for the Max's and Maxine's challenge. Was I up for the challenge? And I signed up there and I went, right, that's my goal. I'm going to aim to have the best body I have ever had. So then the July registration date came about and we signed up. We being husband and I. He wanted to do the bulk up while I did the shape up. And we both set some serious goals. Something for me for this is about not quitting either. I'm not one to finish things off properly. So by setting this goal, I really put it on myself that I was going to get there and I was going to kick goals, and I was aiming top 10 the whole time. All I want is to win. I know that I have in me the drive to get me there, and all I can do is my best. And by doing my best, I will reach my goal and I will be able to be the best mum I can be and the best wife I can be for my family, and just a better version of me